Hey guys, so today I'm doing a Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z inspired makeup. So yeah, if you want to see it, keep watching. Alright, so first I am taking Bone from the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. And I'm just going to be putting this all on my brow bone and kind of in the crease area too, just to make things easier for blending later on. Now I'm taking Silk from the Metal Matte palette. And I'm just going to put this on the outer crease area of my eye. And this is going to kind of act as like a transition shade for the other purple colors, just to blend it out nicely. Now I'm taking Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Lace, and I'm just gonna put this all on the outer corner of the eye. And then I start off using my finger because they recommend doing that with these shadows to make them a little bit more pigmented. But it wasn't looking as clean as I wanted it to, and it really wasn't making that big of a difference pigment-wise, so I end up switching to a fluffy brush. And now I'm taking a kind of like straight edge brush just to clean up the edge a little bit of the shadow. Now I'm taking a Revlon Cream Shadow palette. This is in the color Eternal Summer. I'm just using this as a base for the green. I recorded this a while ago, but lately I've just been really liking using bases before my shadows because it just makes the final product look a little bit more pigmented and just finished. So this is the Wet n Wild Art in the Streets palette. I'm just taking the green out of here, and then I start with this and I end up kind of layering it with the Kat Von D Metal Crush Shadow in Electric Warrior to get a little bit of a Piccolo lime greeny color. And because these shades aren't like near each other on the color wheel, they can kind of be hard to blend. So you're gonna see me using a fluffy brush pretty often with these just to kind of blend them together, because they don't work very nicely together. So you kind of have to be a little bit more tedious with the blending. Now I'm taking Sugarpill's Tako eyeshadow, and I'm just using this in the very inner corner of my eye. And this kind of is to represent his cape in the show. Now I am taking NYX's LOL Single Shadow, and I'm basically using this as a base underneath my waterline. This shadow in particular isn't very pigmented, so I just kind of use it at first to lay down the area that I want to be orange, and then I go in with a couple other colors later to make it a little bit more bold. Alright, now I'm using the Wet n Wild Art in the Streets palette again, and the orange in this is a lot more pigmented, so I'm just going over the LOL eyeshadow with this. And then I did kind of flick up a little line where the waterline is towards my outer corner, just to be a little bit different and add something unique to the look. Now I'm taking NYX's concealer in a jar, and I'm going to take this with a little itty bitty concealer brush, and I'm just going to clean up that very like tiny corner triangle area where the two eyeshadows separate. Now I'm taking Kat Von D's lightning liner in Ludwig, and I'm just using this to make that flare out a little bit more bold and stand out a little bit more. Now I'm taking Colourpop's Boots eyeliner. This is unfortunately discontinued, but there's a lot of brands that make pink eyeliner, so you can kind of just find one anywhere, or really find an orange one, because I end up going over this afterwards with orange eyeshadow since I don't have an orange eyeliner. Even a lip liner, if it's eye safe, you could use a lip liner on the waterline. Just anything to match the orange. So now I'm taking the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit in the shade Blue Ice. And I'm going to be spraying my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus and then just popping this in the inner corner. And now I'm taking a Kat Von D lightning liner in the shade Poe. And I'm just making a wing on the outer corner of my eye, just to give a little bit more structure to that purple area. And I just added some mascara, popped on some lashes. These are the Cara lashes in the style number 1. And that is the finished look.